again, state 0, this is the initial state, and they're checking the strike condition by calling 6064. We'll go to that in a minute. Then in the next state, they are recording the process image for 21 seconds. And this information is later used to fake the input process image for the legitimate control logic. Then they move to the real attack where they are manipulating the outputs. And this is stage 2 to 6. And important thing here is, if you look very closely, it always starts with 6065, where they are manipulating outputs. I'll show you that in a minute. And then they're faking the input process image here. So there is another condition. If these values here, which correspond to some process values, if they are either both 1 or they are either both 0, then the bits are toggled from 0 to 1 or from 1 to 0. Don't ask me what this actually means for the actuators. I don't know. It's just some detail that gives you an idea that these guys know the centrifuges better than the Iranians. I mean, they know everything. They know the timing. They know all the actuators, all the inputs. They just know this stuff by heart. What you're seeing here is one of the biggest problems in ICS security globally. Because what the attackers are doing is they are faking the input process image, which means they are disconnecting control logic from reality, from what the sensors are actually delivering. By the way, you can also do this with safety logic, which then means your safety logic is disconnected from reality. Folks, let me tell you, this is bad. And it's even worse to see how easy this is done, because this is the whole code that you need. And the thing is that the vendor in question had made a decision to make the input process image read-write rather than read-only. So we are talking about a classic design flaw. There is absolutely no reason why the input process image should be read-write. No reason. But it is in technical terms. And this is something that the attackers exploited. So this is a design flaw. Funny thing is, and I'm pointing this out because we discussed the vulnerability stuff just earlier, funny thing is, this could be fixed easily. The vendor could have fixed this a year ago by just making the input process image read-only. They were just treating it as another block of memory where you can dump data in, just using a block move. This could have been fixed a year ago, but the vendor chose not to. The vendor chose to be silent about this. Well, funny thing is, DHS also chose to be silent about this.